Hey. Welcome back. It's the Couch Nebula podcast, episode 9. Nine.
Yeah.
We have a special guest with us today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? My name's Josue, and I'm blessed to know Shafiq and now Caesar,
I met Josue today.
the legend. Well, no, you're the legend. I'm saying, not me.
Noob Master 69 or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so today we're here to discuss something very important.
Ooh.
Very near and dear to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Shafiq doesn't think Endgame was all that.
Okay. Okay, now you're kind of... Okay, that's a good way to start
So
off.
tell us why you're wrong.
Why I'm wrong? Okay, why don't you guys say your piece first, and then I'll get into why I think it was okay.
Well,
okay?
Listen, all right.
Okay.
I believe Endgame, I describe it as... It's not as action-packed as Infinity War was.
Mm-hmm.
Infinity War was an adrenaline ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, throughout the whole
Beginning
thing.
to end, that movie
Yes.
felt like
Yeah.
that movie felt like an hour long because it was just busy action.
Yeah, there was
Exactly.
so much going on throughout
You
the
went
whole
from
thing.
Thanos first showing up on Thor's ship,
Beating the fuck out of everyone.
the battle in New York, Cap, showing up to like save Vision and Wanda.
Yeah.
Then
Also, I kind of forgot, like, he's not even in it anymore.
Guardians. To
Man's
Wakanda, to the battle on Titan. That movie is just boom, 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 boom. Endgame isn't like that.
Yes.
Endgame has some slow points because
Endgame has a lot of slow points.
it's a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
You can't fill that with just action.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's too much.
But those slow points aren't bad because what this movie I feel is just it's a closing to the entire MCU as a whole. Everyone's coming to terms with everything. I mean, they've been defeated at the end of Infinity War.
5 years
snap
later.
and everything. Everyone's down on, everyone's upset. No one knows what to do. They show up. Well, okay. Before you go any further, do not listen to the rest of this podcast if you haven't seen Endgame.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Endgame,
yes.
we'll make this segment, I don't know, 20
Right
minutes,
here
20
is-
minutes of talking about it.
Right here is the spoiler warning.
Yeah. Boop.
Anything beyond this, go fuck yourself.
Go watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the movie at this point, it's like been 3 weeks. You haven't seen the movie at this point, that's on you. Even the Russo brothers have said that. Like, they're like, it's on you. So,
Great movie, too. You're really missing out if you haven't seen the movie.
oh my god.
It was a pretty good movie.
Shut the fuck up. You heard it. You're the one who said it's alright.
Yeah, it was alright.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so
no.
where was I? So they kill Thanos right in the beginning.
Yeah.
That came out of
Yeah.
fucking left field for me.
I don't know. I saw Thor there and I was like, alright, he's gonna kill him. Like, he needs his redemption.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too, but I was like, Thor, really? Come on, you're really gonna kill a man who's just making some food? Like, he was just doing his business, and then it was just like that when you're just walking down an alley and a bunch of guys jump
It was
you.
personal.
Yeah, I was just like,
They
man.
got his ass.
Yeah.
they pulled up
They
on
said,
him.
let's see, we have this one chance, let's just go for it. They all just ran up. Whoever's left.
They jumped his ass. Like,
He's
that
on
shit
this
wasn't
planet?
even cool.
Sure. Let's go get him.
That shit wasn't even cool. The man was just trying to make breakfast.
I know, he was just, and he was crippled too. He was just like,
Yeah, it was fucking
He
hard.
had the limp.
He was just like, hey, daughter, I've been rough to you. I'm so.
Yeah, he was like, he wasn't scary. He wasn't the tyrant he was.
Well, yeah.
He knew he had done his job, and he was satisfied, and that was it. He wasn't confrontational. He apologized to Nebula. He admitted that he showed Nebula some he even showed her a little bit of respect for pulling that shit off and surviving and everything, which was cool. It was a cool change in character.
I felt bad for him once
Exactly.
they just murked them.
Well, the thing is, he kind of was just in the first movie. Like, he wasn't a person who was just like, oh, I want to take over the world. Like, he had some type of, like, motives and
Well, that's the
something
thing.
to
He
meet
was
him.
just like Killmonger in Black Panther. He was a villain that you could sympathize with because he wasn't bent on world domination. He wasn't doing this for evil. He truly believed he was doing the universe a favor.
Yeah.
Perfectly balanced.
Exactly. He really did believe that what he was doing was good. So it's like when you have a villain like that, just like Killmonger in Black Panther, who believes he's doing something for the greater good. Yeah, it's fucked up. In the meantime, you fuck some people over. But he believed it was for the greater good. So like a villain like that is really cool. And we don't have that often in the MCU and
Right.
in superhero movies in general. You don't have that often. And when
Anything you want to add? He's been talking for a while.
Well, I really enjoyed the movie. I
Okay.
thought it was a great movie.
Okay.
But I do have my gripes. But here's the one thing. Rest in peace to the characters, Vision. My
Yeah,
boy
man.
Hulk, because they did him dirty.
You think they did him dirty?
Okay.
oh my god, yeah.
I love Hulk. And
Okay.
it was just so sad because they were like, hey, guys, come on, we're not going to do you dirty. Hulk's going to be in this one.
Man
Hulk's,
got bitched
they're
in
gonna
Infinity War.
Yeah, I was like, you know
I
what?
mean, yeah.
And then you didn't see him throughout the whole movie after. And like, you know what? Hulk's going to be in this one.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they basically just did Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
But he just, as the appearance.
Just Mark Ruffalo, but he's green.
Yes.
A little bit bigger.
That's what pissed me off because, like, obviously, yeah, we got to see more Hulk, but he didn't.
It
need to
wasn't
be
as
Hulk.
rough.
He didn't need to be Hulk.
Yeah,
No.
he literally did nothing that warranted him needing to even be the Hulk. He was like, I got the
No,
best
he
of
Whoa,
both
whoa,
worlds.
hold on.
He lifted something, okay?
Couldn't he, like, not use the Infinity Gauntlet because it had to do with gamma radiation, and,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
only the Hulk could take
Okay,
it.
but that's something cool where it would have been like, oh, hey, Bruce, we need you to go Hulk real quick. And he could have done that. And that would have been cool.
Yeah, he would
I
be
think
like,
I think they
the
just...
moment I was waiting for his eyes light up green.
Yeah. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm the only
rather
one
than
who-
just being
It
this
would have been
pale
an epic
green.
ass moment if he was like, I'm the only one who can do this. He goes Hulk quick, puts the Infinity Gauntlet on, and uses it.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd have been cool.
Would have been cool, yeah. It would have
Yeah.
beat just this intellectual Hulk, taking pictures with kids.
Dabbing.
Yeah, God, that was ridiculous.
That's,
that was too much.
He's like, hey, kids.
It's cool because that didn't happen in the comics. That's a story they explored in, and it was called Professor Hulk, which is it's good.
Oh, really?
See,
I don't know. so
And I
much
was
about
expecting that, and I was telling my friends, I was like, guys, Professor Hulk, he's coming in this.
Yeah.
But then I was really hoping, I'm like,
Okay.
I was watching these videos and stuff. I was hyped for this movie, guys.
Uh-huh.
Like, you don't know. I watched
Big
it the day
hype, yeah.
beforehand,
Uh-huh.
before anyone else. So, like,
Right.
leading up the whole day, all I wanted to do was watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, this is going to be it. After I watch this, I'm going to feel complete.
Mhm.
And I was watching these videos where it was, like, explaining Hulk goes World Breaker and, like, what it would take. And they were talking about Natasha dying because that's the love of his life. So when I saw that happen in the movie, I was like, dude, that's what they were talking about. She died. I was like, so can he go World Breaker, get his redemption against Thanos? Maybe just smash stuff. No.
Yeah,
I wanted to see him have a nice one-on-one
with Thanos at least. Like, I don't know, throw a couple hooks, whatever.
I want to see him piece him up like he got pieced up in the beginning of Infinity
Yeah,
War.
like he actually has intellect now, so he could do something.
He could it's personal. He could go get his revenge, but he didn't want to. He didn't. Well, I mean, not that he didn't want to, but he just didn't show it.
I even would have just sufficed if he just did like a thunderclap,
Like a
Hulk
quick-
Actually, yeah,
a Hulk
just
smash.
Yeah, just in his direction.
Something.
Nothing.
Some cheesy move he did in my childhood.
No.
Something, but nothing. I was like, dude, that sucks. But yeah, I mean, what made up for that was Captain America getting Thor's hand.
Oh my God.
I thought that was pretty dope.
Dude,
I'll give you that
was,
much.
that was just
I didn't
sick.
I didn't think they were gonna do that.
I think that was kind of bullshit, but I was like, whatever. I mean,
No,
I-
bullshit.
but
That's
dude,
happened in the comics before.
yeah, I remember he like kind of like lifted it a
I
little
didn't
bit.
know that they were gonna do that in this movie.
Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna do that either. That's why I was like, okay, we're just rolling with the
how much of a natural my boy was with it. He was throwing it off the hammer. He was doing lightning.
He did the,
He knew already how to use it almost. Like he threw it
Yeah.
and then he like summoned it right back. And
He
like,
did the lightning thing
did
at
the
one
lightning
point. I was
thing,
like,
yeah.
all right, I see you.
Like he wasn't even questioning. He was like, I seen Thor using it, and nigga's a super soldier. He was going off with it. I loved it. That was a great scene.
It was awesome. Yeah.
I literally was just staring at the huge screen with like biting my mouth, like.
I was freaking out. My girlfriend has a bruise on her thigh right now because I was like holding her hand throughout the whole movie, and like every time something exciting happened, I would just like pound her leg. She like actually has
What
a
the
bruise.
fuck?
Yeah, she like actually has a bruise on her leg.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was one of the moments that probably gave her a bruise.
Okay.
Another one was when Pepper shows up at the final battle.
That was pretty dope.
In the
Yeah, that was
she
pretty
was
cool.
on some Dead Space shit with her armor. Oh my god,
That
she
was
looked amazing.
awesome.
I couldn't believe it when I saw her.
When Tony and Pepper are like back to back, like
That was okay. I liked that.
So cool.
Because the last time we saw her in armor, that was like Iron Man 3, right? Yeah, yeah.
I love seeing Pepper in armor for some reason. I don't know why. Like and that was what got me like super excited when I saw Rescue show up. Like that's really cool. 'Cause that's what she's called. Like she wears armor in the comics before. She's her own like hero. Her name is Rescue.
Huh.
So
Okay. I
was
didn't know
excited.
that.
Yeah, I was excited to see that.
Okay.
But Shafiq, you gotta explain your bit, your part.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Yeah.
I watched it from. Well, this is probably. Maybe I'll start with this from the beginning of basis. I didn't see it at theaters. I saw it on my phone. On my phone, the one we're recording on right now. Yeah, well, fuck you. So I saw it on my phone. I saw a link. It said to Endgame, and I was like, yeah, but this can't be real
So
Endgame.
you watched the whole John on your phone
Yeah.
by
Just
yourself?
in bed?
Yeah, by
It's a
myself.
good movie.
Yeah, like 3 hours just me in my room. I'm like,
3
oh.
hours on your phone
I was
watching
like,
Endgame.
oh, okay.
I guess I would have done it too. Was it
Yeah.
decent quality at least?
Yeah, it was pretty good quality. That's the thing. Like, it was like one thing with the IMAX screen like that, but other than that, it was really good quality. So I was like, fuck, all right, whatever. It's like getting the real experience.
Yeah.
But I saw the movie. It was pretty good. My one thing is, like, the time travel.
Ah, yeah.
Here's the thing. I like the time travel. I thought, and they actually like made it sound good. They actually, oh hey, you can't be here. I forgot how he worded it, but he basically set down the rules for time travel.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, now it's more solid. But it was just really campy from then on. You see Thor, he's talking to his mom. He's like, oh my god, I can't believe you're here. Oh wow, that's crazy. It was cool. You needed that.
Yeah.
You needed that character development because then she was like, oh yeah, you can do this. You can do this.
This movie is just character development.
Yeah. More so. Like, the first 2 hours,
Yeah.
that's character development. And then the last 45 minutes,
it's just-
oh, hey, how about we try fighting this
Yeah.
time? And I'm okay with that, but I'm just saying it wasn't as actiony as I thought it was going to be. And that's why I'm saying it was okay.
You know what? And I do feel like the dialogue could have been lessened for more action because I feel like there was definitely things that could have been more fan service just for us. Like, for example, I want to see Doctor Strange do more than just...
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
oh, hey, here.
Yeah,
okay.
he literally just had to do a constant, like, whirlpool on just water, and I was like,
We've got plenty more Doctor Strange coming up. I mean, we got
Oh,
more
yeah, for
MCU.
sure. Oh
hopefully.
my god, yeah, no way.
Yeah, of course.
There's no
Not
way.
This is more of a love letter to the original Avengers. Because
Yeah.
obviously all the original Avengers they hadn't been snapped out of existence.
Yes.
So this was more of like character development for them and their characters, especially Tony Stark and Captain America.
And I saw that. The one thing that I really
Coming
liked
to a
was...
close.
Yeah, exactly. One thing that I really liked was, I didn't like the Captain America scene as much as I liked the Iron Man scene where he goes and he finds his dad. And, he's like, oh, yeah, I don't know what I would do for this kid. I'd do anything for this kid
really
or
cool.
whatever. Yeah, it was like a good, okay, he meets his dad. He says everything that he needs to say before fucking Bucky kills him.
Yeah.
Whatever. But there was like... You know what else was kind of dumb? That bullshit with Nebula.
What do you mean?
Dude, that made no sense.
It's the same person, so they have the same server or whatever. I was like, wait,
was
really?
kinda-
Are
that
you
was
fucking
kinda-
serious?
that was kinda
That's
stupid.
yeah. Literally, if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
That would have been it.
That threw me off. Okay, like, but I looked past it because
Yeah, because yeah, exactly. Like you have to look past that just to get through. Okay, I gotta get to the action scene.
I'm just confused. I know they said like it shouldn't affect the future, but when she killed herself, I was like, wait, you
You killed yourself.
wait, okay. I was like,
And then there was the lockdown. Nebula got in, and then there was the lockdown while Thor or whoever had the gauntlet on. Wouldn't she be stuck in that room?
What do you mean?
When because the whole area is on lockdown, like everything's paneled off.
So yeah, she would be.
But she wasn't.
No.
She was able to get out. And I was like, okay, like I'm looking past this specifically just so I can see, I can see Spider-Man again, so I can see the Hulk, I can
There's
see everyone
plenty
just...
of plot holes in this movie, I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah, absolutely. That was just
I
one...
loved it because I saw it in theaters. I'm a big Marvel fanboy. I'm a big fan of the MCU.
I am too, absolutely.
And so, like I was telling you last night, we were texting about it last night.
Yes,
I
yes.
think my judgment as a film critic was clouded by just my love for comics, superheroes, and all that.
Yeah, and that's
so I
understandable.
have to watch it again to think of it critically and look for those plot holes and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of plot holes, but I do try to. I don't really want to be too big of a critic.
Because I just
No,
wanted
no.
to enjoy it.
Yeah, like,
You want to
come on,
enjoy the movie,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
this, like, I don't know, like 10-year build-up to this one
Yeah,
moment.
I had
yeah,
so much
yeah.
fun. I wanted to just love the movie, but now that I've seen it and I loved it, I had my little fanboy area. I had my little fanboy
You had your
time.
moment.
Had my moment. I gave my girlfriend a bruise.
Right.
Now I can watch it again and look at it critically. So I'm looking to do that now.
Yeah. Like I said, it was a good movie. It was pretty good. The only thing that I had was, I watched 2 hours of it. It was, oh, hey, here's people talking for 2 hours. Here's, hey, here's your mom. Oh, here's your dad that was dead or whatever. Crazy. That's cool.
I also feel like some stuff, like I really do feel like they should have made the battle longer because this is what got me. Okay, Thanos, no gems.
Yeah.
He fights off Thor with Stormbreaker.
Thor?
Captain
Yeah.
America with the hammer.
Hulk?
Then he beats Iron Man. Not just Iron Man. 5 years later with a newer suit.
A new
Yeah.
suit.
And Tony did a better job fighting him when he had 4 gems.
Yeah.
I was just confused, and then Scarlet Witch solos.
Oh yeah, and then Scarlet Witch. Oh no, I'm not gonna let you get away with this now. I was like, all right, yeah, let's see what you can do.
I was like,
oh, hold on. Before you go any further, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
What?
Let's talk about Miss Marvel for a second, okay?
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
First-
Captain Marvel, whatever the fuck her name is.
Okay. Captain Marvel
Yes.
is strong as hell.
Yes.
But
But-
she's no stronger. She's definitely not stronger than Thor.
Exactly.
They build her up to be this like super saiyan, like
Yes.
this god like figure
Yeah.
in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
But in the comics, she's not stronger than Thor. Thor is like the strongest hero there, no doubt.
Yeah.
And he'll always be. Captain Marvel's fucking strong.
Yeah, she's strong.
She's strong
She
as hell.
she brought Tony Stark and Nova is that her
Nebula.
name? Nebula.
She, like, walked them down.
Yeah,
She, like,
okay, here you go, guys.
and delivered them
Yeah.
to Earth. She's
Your
cool.
Uber's here.
She's an incredible cosmic like entity in the Marvel universe. But she's not stronger than Thor.
She's also got an attitude like the whole movie. Oh, well, things are happening on other planets right
Here's
now,
the
so
thing.
I gotta go deal with that. I'm
just
sorry.
Brie Larson. I don't like her as Captain America. I mean Captain Marvel.
Why is that?
I just don't think she does.
SJW.
I mean, it's getting to that, and I'm like, geez.
The thing is, she I don't think they know how to write for her yet.
Yeah, they had one
I
movie.
don't think she has the same charisma. Like, she hasn't been in these movies long enough. She doesn't have that Marvel hero charisma.
No.
Like they all have.
Yeah.
But it's not her fault. She's
No.
still getting her sea legs. Because do you
Yeah.
remember Black Widow's first appearance? Her first appearance?
Yeah, she was just
In
kind of like,
Iron
I'm
Man
gonna be
2
badass and like
exactly.
a
In
little bit
Iron Man 2,
mysterious.
she wasn't all that cool of a character.
But it was 3, and
But
then
she
it was
came
cameos
into
in
her
other
own by the
movies.
time
Yeah.
by the time Age of Ultron came around. She knew what she was doing, and she could really like she was the character. Brie Larson's still getting her Marvel legs.
Yeah.
She's getting wings.
The only thing is, it's more noticeable because she's a main ass character.
Main ass character.
Black Widow's always
been.
been like a secondary character in the movie. She's never had her own solo outing yet.
Yeah.
Yet. So she had time to develop in the background. She wasn't right up front and center.
But
Brie
she still had
Larson,
scenes that would kind of develop her. Oh, hey, she's kind of like this.
same
So
thing
she's-
with and not just the women, the men too. I mean, the first Thor movie was weak. I mean, Tony Stark was good right off the bat. Iron Man was just
Yeah.
good. Chris Evans was good, but Thor, say like Hawkeye, even like we gave a shit about him in the first
No
Thor
one
movie.
gave a shit about it.
No.
Honestly, when they're getting the soul gem, is it gem?
Soul Stone.
Yeah.
Soul stone.
Yeah.
Same
Gemstone. It comes
Yeah,
sometimes,
well,
like, sometimes in the
I'm
comics.
thinking of Elder Scrolls. That's why I said
in the
Soul Stone.
comics they call them the gems too.
Yeah, but basically, he really wanted Widow to stay alive.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Can we just talk about how they both didn't want each other to die?
Yeah, they were
so
like,
much.
slinking, no, I'm gonna kill myself. No, you. I didn't like that very much. If anything, I was like, no, like, I get that he's got a family, but literally, if he didn't have a family, this motherfucker has been murdering people in Japan all over the place. He's been a merc for like the past 5 years.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
it's literally just, but I got a family. If it wasn't for that,
that was his case. He was like, yeah, hey, look, I did a lot of horrible things.
Yeah.
I deserve this. I'm
Yes.
gonna be the one to do this.
Yeah, he
because
even owned up to it.
Yeah, he's like, they need you too.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go do this. And she's like, no, you got a family. I'm like, well, that's all she can say at that point.
I mean, yo, Stark had a family too.
But she has like no family, so I guess that's the only argument.
Yeah, we have to contact her family. I think we were her only family. Awkward moment.
You know, I just don't really like Captain Marvel, like her cockiness. Did you guys see, like, there's an interview with her with Chris Hemsworth and
Oh, boy.
Don Cheadle, and they
Okay.
were both, like, literally, the interview was asking them questions, and she's just like, oh, like, how do you feel about your power? She's like, well, I'm the strongest, hands down. And when Chris Hemsworth comes in and is just like, no, you're not. You're really not. And you could tell the whole time, like...
She was just kind of butthurt.
like, literally, you could tell both of them did not want to be next to her.
Oh.
Like, they were just
I
like...
think she's not really fitting in with the rest of the Marvel
Oh yeah,
cast.
and she even says, she's like, look, we've been fighting all day, and she turns to Chris Hemsworth, and I'm just like, what is going on here? There is a lot of weird hostility in this interview.
Brie Larson is by no means a bad actress.
Yeah, I mean, there was Scott Pilgrim.
I mean,
you
she's
guys remember that?
She's got an Oscar. She's an Academy Award-winning actress. She's
Yeah.
fantastic. I just don't think she's not totally there when it comes to the MCU yet.
Yeah,
She'll get there.
yeah, if they decide to give her another shot, hopefully. I imagine they
She's
will.
still on for a couple
Yeah.
more movies, yeah. No, she didn't do bad.
She didn't do bad,
No.
but it was like,
And
she
Captain
was
Marvel-
almost flat. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be moody. Oh, hey, you guys need me."
You didn't see Captain Marvel either, right?
I didn't see Captain Marvel, but I literally,
Captain
you know what
Marvel
I thought?
was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I
didn't think it was going to be bad.
I expected it to be bad.
Yeah.
It surprised me. It was not. It wasn't.
It was literally just how the trailers portrayed it. Oh, hey, she's beating the fuck out of these old people. If it wasn't for the trailer just landing the way it did, literally, it would have been fine. It would have been okay. Oh, hey, let's all go see Captain Marvel. Okay. I didn't want to see Captain Marvel just because I thought. I don't need to.
I thought it was
she's
good.
powerful. That's all I need to know, and she's not even as powerful as
she's good.
Depicted.
She's good when she's bouncing off other characters because her and Sam Jackson in that movie are great.
Yeah,
that's what she needs.
A lot of people were hating on that movie, and I just didn't understand the hate.
It wasn't a bad movie.
It wasn't at all. I was like, you guys need to separate the fact
really
that whatever you heard about her as an actress or whatever. I really liked her character, and a lot of people were just thinking like, oh well, she has no emotion. She's supposed to be this Oscar level actress. I'm like, she's a soldier. I'm like, that's how they are. Like,
they're more militant. They're not going to emote. Yeah.
Yep. And she's all business. She's on Earth she's on a mission. She's basically like shipwrecked. Like she doesn't even know why she's on Earth in the movie. So she's got to figure it out. And then the Skrulls are there, and it's like a whole thing.
That was a weird turn of events on them because the last. There's 3 variations of the Skrull, and the one that survived was the deviant one. So they're just evil. Like, they are just evil people.
Right.
And then they're like, no, we're good people. And I'm like, oh.
The Skrulls in this movie they ended up being good by the end of the movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
that threw me off, because I was like, well,
I don't think you get to switch it up or whatever.
Yeah, so that threw me off. I thought the Skrulls were going to be like the big villain. I thought they were going to set up like Super Skrull and everything. Like,
yeah, that would have been so cool.
Yeah, because that would have set up like the Fantastic Four, too.
They really would have, but I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it now. Maybe he's going to be a rogue Skrull somewhere. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I hope he does
be
come.
like a rogue Skrull.
Yeah.
I kind of just remembered New Mutants as a movie. That one that's supposed to be like
pushed back.
I'm kind of glad it did.
You don't think that was going to be good?
Dude, it looks... Why are they making it horror-driven? By all means. Did you see the... what is that about?
That'll look good.
I guess if they're going for body horror, and they're mutants, so it makes sense, but at the same time, it's supposed to be a superhero movie, and they're literally deviating in the opposite...
The New Mutants is kind of like a darker comic, though.
Yeah, but like... I don't know. I've only seen the one trailer, and I looked at that,
they
and I
only
was like...
have that one trailer. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I think
they
that
only
movie
had
got
that...
delayed or like pushed back or something.
Do you think it's because of backlash? That's the one thing.
Maybe. Maybe they just don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah. Think
That's
about the Fantastic
as
Four.
we found out with the Sonic trailer, backlash really affects.
Yeah, but like that...
I can't believe we bullied them into
That was so funny.
We bullied them.
Your message has been received. You will now change the design. The way the professionals.
Oh my god!
Stop memeing us.
Oh my god! I remember I saw like a comment or like a tweet, and it was like, I haven't slept in days, and it was one of the people that worked on the model for Sonic.
Poor guys, yeah.
Yeah, they busted their asses because they thought,
they're changing that movie for us. We gotta show that movie some love.
Yeah, we definitely have to like everyone has to see it like in theaters.
Yeah, we gotta
something.
go show that movie some love. They worked hard on
that. Chucky.
We're
I just remember
we're not done with Endgame, you motherfucker.
Okay. I thinking about characters that look funny. I just brought up Chucky.
He looks silly.
He looks silly.
The first trailer that came out, I thought it looked good. Now I don't think it.
My friend described him. He said he looked like someone, but I completely forgot who it was. But oh my god, it was terrible. It was a terrible comparison. But anyway, Endgame.
So overall, your thoughts?
I would give it like a 7.
Really?
I would give it a 7.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie.
I'd at least give it an 8 or 9.
Like a set. Okay.
I
7?
actually give it the same because I watched it twice.
Okay.
Because I watched it the day before everyone else, and then I watched it again. So
like I said, for me,
your view changes once you watch it.
Not only that, but like I imagine
time.
you guys watched it with friends or whatever. Not to say like that would change the experience, but like.
Dude, the first time I would have given it like a 10 out of 10 because
yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I'm so hyped for this movie. But I was in my room and I was like, okay. Like I'm just, it's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm just like watching my phone. It was cool. It was a good movie. Yeah. But like I said, the only thing that I have with it, I looked at the timestamp specifically because I saw the final battle and I looked at the timestamp and it was 45 minutes. Only 45 minutes of the film are left. And it was like 20 minutes of fight. Uh-huh. Okay. And then I was like, what are they going to do for the rest of it? I got Captain America. He's old now. Okay, that's cool, I guess.
They really debated me there with that, because I really thought he was going to give it to Bucky.
I thought, because he's supposed to.
Yeah, they really just...
It was either that or you're going to make a black Captain America, and that's fine. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
either
fine.
or. Yeah, you have to pass it on.
The memes are already spicy for that.
But Bucky was Cap first.
Yeah.
He took the shield first.
One thing that I didn't like about the movie was, like the people from Wakanda or whatever.
Wakanda.
Yeah, they were doing their own thing. But it was one lady, because she only has a spear.
Yeah.
She was just like, oh, well, we have to get her in here, guys. And it's just her, like, doing the same motion, but with different fucking monsters.
You know what was a weird scene?
What?
When, it was like, I think it was when Spidey was knocked down and he had the glove and, Captain Marvel comes
shows
down.
up.
Yeah.
Breaks down the ship and then
Yeah.
she's like, is that for me? And he's just like, yeah, but I'm not sure how you're going to get past all that. And they're like, we got your back. Every single
All the women
female
came together.
hero was just there.
Which was a cool
Power.
moment.
That's cool, Yeah, they were posted up. They were like,
Fantastic. When that happened, I was like, oh, because at that moment, like, it only just then occurred to me how many awesome women are in
yeah,
that
they're
scene.
powerful, they're in here, they're out here.
They're awesome, but...
To be honest, I didn't need that scene though, because I'm like, dude, I understand. Like, you don't
Yeah.
need to prove to me that they're badass.
Women
I
are
know.
powerful. They
I
started
know
with
they're badass.
she bitched the fuck out of Thanos. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
I think that was a cool scene, and I think
It was a cool scene.
I think it was necessary, but I loved having it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was...
Done correctly.
No, not that. I don't think it was necessary.
It was
because Captain Marvel didn't need the backup.
She didn't need the backup.
She
Literally,
really didn't.
she could have
Captain
just
Marvel
dashed
could
right
literally
through.
fly through all
That's
that.
Yeah.
basically what she was doing.
She did through the entire galaxy,
If they
but
had-
she... No, say, please.
They should have did it so that, like, they had her struggling to get to Thanos, and she did need the help.
Yeah.
They should have showed her
Yeah.
needing
And then
help.
all the other women, hey guys,
Yeah.
let's go, let's do this.
They should have showed
That's
the other
cool.
women really helping and, like, that she needed the help.
Mm-hmm.
But no, they just showed the other women, like, take on some guys, and then Captain Marvel just flew right through anyway.
Yeah.
That's what
cool.
I'm saying. I feel like it could have been done better.
Yeah, it could've been better.
But of course, I mean, what are you
And
going
even
to do?
then, I
guess?
really didn't need reassurance. Like Scarlet Witch just soloing Thanos. I believe she really is that strong. She's freaking.
Scarlet Witch is one of the strongest, like, Marvel heroes.
Yeah, she really
Okay.
is. So
In the
you don't
comics,
need to
she's
prove it.
insane.
I imagine.
Scarlet Witch basically is like a little reality stone. Because she can control other people, what other people view as reality. There's a whole storyline in the Marvel Comics called House of M where she just loses her mind and changes. She like puts this fucking like illusion on everybody on the entire world that mutants don't exist.
Yikes.
Yeah,
I mean, that's cool, but it's also, that could be a lot.
exactly. So she's powerful as hell.
Yeah, and definitely like they portrayed that, which is why like I just didn't understand. It's like they're like Thor is that powerful too.
Yeah,
like there are a lot of people just as powerful, but it's like Thor has a gut and stuff. All this stuff.
He's got his beard gut. He's got this dreaded hair almost.
Yeah, I could tell they wanted to like make more so. I guess different people have some limelight, some spotlight to
Yeah.
show who's more powerful in certain situations. It did feel like they kind of nerfed him a bit because they're like Thor. You do too much work. You would do way too much. You need to be on the sidelines.
Yeah,
All throughout Infinity War, he was just go, go, go.
Yeah.
I mean, he got fucked up in the beginning, but then he was just like...
He was a beast.
Near the end, are you kidding me? He
was
did
a
that
beast.
smash and he
When
killed
he
like
showed
most
up
of
in
the soldiers.
Wakanda, when he showed up in
I'm-
Wakanda, it was just like...
Dude, nothing
That's what I'm
matches
talking
that
about.
scene for me. That scene is
When he touches down
bring
Wakanda,
me there.
that was so cool.
That oh my god, that's still one of my top scene.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, I'm just like,
See, and what I was talking about last night, I didn't think they were going to end Infinity War the way they did.
Really?
Because that whole movie, I was like, they're going to beat Thanos by the end of this movie.
Yeah, like, listen, that's a given, but it was just more so, like, oh, they're gonna wrap it up with all the heartfelt characters, and they're all, being feelsy, and now they're, these people have lives together.
See, well,
scene
'cause,
one,
like,
scene one, scene
no
three.
matter what, even when Thanos got all the
four.
Infinity Stones, I was like, they're going to somehow pull this off.
Yeah.
And when Thor threw Stormbreaker and it hit Thanos in the chest, I was like, there it is. I was like, that's how they're going to end this. I was like, they win. They got him. But he snaps anyway, and he gets out of there. And I was like, oh, no, they lost. They really did lose.
Yeah, I mean, that was a weird
surprising.
moment for me.
It was
but
surprising.
at the
It
same
really
time,
did take me off guard.
that moment happened, right? And I was like, okay, they kind of took an L right here. They took a major L right here. Whatever.
That's the way to look at it.
And then everyone starts evaporating. Everyone starts turning into dust or whatever. And I was like, oh shit. But then I remember this specifically. Everyone that I talked to, they were like, yo man, I saw Infinity War and I started bawling out my eyes. It was crazy. And I was just like, So I watched the movie. I watched it with friends even, and I kind of straight faced it. I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I saw Spider-Man die, and Spider-Man's my favorite. All right, he was a good Spider-Man too. I saw him die, and I was like, I mean, that new movie's coming out, so I'm still seeing my man. So it's okay. Like I thought about it like that, and I was like, obviously, like that's it's not as fun when you think of it like that.
People really do. Like, I love these movies to death, and I'm like emotionally invested in these movies. Yes. But people take it far. Like, when I went to go see Infinity War, at the very fucking beginning, when Loki dies, this girl behind me just starts weeping, like, loud.
Damn.
Yeah, see, I've only cried once in a movie, like in the theater.
Yeah, it just started.
Yeah,
it was only for one Marvel movie. It was The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is not a terrible. Okay, listen.
Cried in The Amazing
Spider-Man 2. It was for
2.
Gwen Stacy dying, because that scene's heavy. All right, I don't know if you noticed, but like the fucking web turns into a hand.
Yes, obviously.
That's so cute.
It's so cute.
I read a lot of the comics, especially that one specifically, and it had her same fit, everything, same place where it was supposed to be. I was like, oh shit, this is it.
Same place where it was supposed to be. In the comics, she
it
falls
was
off a bridge.
No, it's a clock tower.
Oh, in the comics, she dies when Green Goblin throws her off a bridge.
Either way, she still dies from him, breaks her neck. It's a little bit different, but still, same outfit, same area, sort of, whatever. It was still what I wanted.
Now you brought up Spider-Man, I did have this weird thought at the end of it, because you know how 5 years passed?
Yeah.
And the new movie with Spider-Man is basically him just back to normal, everything's regular. But I'm just like, wait, didn't 5 years pass? Aren't all of his high school friends like...
Well, they talked about like only a handful of them were also like... Because like Ned was also evaporated, and like only a handful of them were also evaporated. So like they did confirm like, yes, the rest of his class lived out the rest of their 5 years. They've they've grown up and whatever.
It's weird. It's weird to think about.
No, I was just curious, because I'm like, dude, dude, you were the luckiest man in the world that your best friend was evaporated with you. I know that sounds weird, but
you would want him alone on this desolate earth. Only like, I don't know, 500,000. I don't know how it is, but a lot of people, not as many people. That's a good movie.
So all right, so I think we're done. All right, summarize. I thought it was great.
It's a good movie.
This week was all right.
I like the movie. Your biggest gripe, or your biggest thing was, the farm scene. You were telling me, oh my god,
the farm scene was cool.
It was cool, but I was like, he's a just character. He kind of wanted peace in the end of it, so I was like, oh shit, this is what he wanted. And I was like, okay, that's a thing.
That's cool, and that's great. I love that they did that, because
that was the thing.
Like, again, I didn't expect it.
For me, it was more of like, he didn't just want to kill everyone just for the sake of it. He wanted some type of balance, and he's just there on his farm. He's doing his own shit. I was like, all right. He's just out here doing his own shit.
Yeah, no, that's what I think. No, I wasn't angry about that.
No, I didn't say that you were.
I loved it.
You just really loved that scene.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Just because, Thanos is just living his life. He's just like, did my job. Everything's cool. Just gonna go grab some.
Gonna get some vaguely weird squash-looking plant or whatever. Gonna chop it up.
He's like, I'm gonna throw some seasoning in this.
And then some salt. So I was like, all right.
Yo, Thanos is Salt Bay.
I saw that. I was like, all right, he's seasoning. A little bit too much cooking action, but whatever.
In comes the hooligans.
Yeah. Then they just run up on him.
God, his ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, great movie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So that takes care of that.
All right.
How do you feel about horror movies as of right now?
Well, I've never... I wouldn't call myself, like, the biggest horror movie fan, but I do love my occasional horror movies.
Okay. What's your favorite horror movie?
Man, that's a tough one.
Give us a top 3. You could put anything in.
Yeah. Let's do a top 3. Do our top 3 horror movies right now.
Okay.
You start with you.
You guys put me on the spot.
Well, Caesar, you probably have yours more than anyone else here.
So my top 3, they're all slashers.
Yeah, I know.
I just love the slasher genre. Well, one's a home invasion. I like Halloween, Scream, and The Strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like probably my 3 favorite.
Yeah.
See, a list is hard, but I really do enjoy the ones where it is a physical, like, person murdering.
That's what I like, because it's realistic and it's a little more scary.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little bit more.
I find more terror.
It's something more to fear because home invasion movies, like, that's scary to me. That's like the Strangers, because that shit can happen.
Yeah,
could happen. You watch shit like The Conjuring or whatever. Like, yeah, some people believe in that shit, some people don't. It's up to you if you believe that or not. But that doesn't happen. there's no solid evidence of that ever happening. Things like that.
I'm just saying, if someone told me, hey, that house is filled with demons, go in there, I'm gonna be like, no.
How about no? I think I'm going to be logical about this, possibly. Oh, yeah. So, am I up next?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. I know you probably know the first one, or at least one of them. The Babadook. That was one of my favorite.
Babadook, yeah.
It was a really good movie.
I've enjoyed that one too.
It was a really good psychological horror movie. Haven't really seen too many after that, just because it was kind of hard to top that. I think in general, that was one of the points that I wanted to bring up. I've seen a lot of movies, and I always would predict what's going to happen, and because of that, I would ruin the movie for myself almost constantly. Yeah. So seeing the whole Thanos thing, but anyway, that one. Maybe Amityville Horror. That was a pretty good movie.
The original or the
original.
Reynolds?
Yeah, the original. The original.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good one.
And Daddy loves himself some creature features. I definitely do. Maybe
The Fly.
No, The Fly's not. That's body horror.
Jeff
though.
Goldblum's The Fly.
I mean, I love. Listen, he's a hunk in that movie, but whatever. Fuck it. I'm gonna say Lake Placid.
I've never seen it.
You never seen Lake Placid? Have you seen Lake Placid?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay. I'm gonna break it down real quick, gentlemen.
He took off the glasses.
So, Lake Placid, it's a movie about this old lady. She lives on her rural farm thing, and there's a pond or whatever, big pond, really big pond. And these people come, and people start dying, and they're wondering, why are these people dying? And it's this big-ass alligator, or it's a crocodile. It's a lizard, whatever. But this lady, she feeds this lizard all the time, and she's the one that's kept it alive, and it's massive. We're talking maybe 30 feet wide or whatever. Big gator. The first movie was good.
Okay.
I got a soft spot for lizards. So it was a good horror movie.
The premise of the way you just described it reminds me of those cheesy movies.
Oh yeah,
absolutely,
absolutely, without a doubt.
Week's got a thing for B movies.
I love B movies with all of my heart. You can. But that was one of my first.
He's also got a thing for B movie. The Jerry Seinfeld.
That is not. That's completely false.
He's always.
That is literally false advertising. I literally don't know what you're talking about.
You have B movie sheets.
Bro, I have beige sheets. There's nothing on them.
I didn't know who to believe in that moment.
So if you're telling me if I go in your closet right now, there's not a plush of Jerry Seinfeld.
Maybe 70% sure. Whatever, he might be in there. I don't know. That's weird because he would just be watching me while I'm sleeping. I wouldn't want that. Yeah. I don't think I want that. But anyway, so that's it for me. What about you, Josue?
You know what? I'm going to do it like how I do my anime. I'm going to avoid classics because classics always hold a special place.
Okay. That's true. You have
and
nostalgia.
It's unfair. It's unfair to, include the classic. Because, you're always going to pick the classics.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So, for me, I like slashers. So, you guys, You're Next. I really enjoyed that.
Your Next is fantastic.
I really enjoyed Your Next.
Damn,
again,
that's a movie
that fills me with more terror.
That movie is so good because that's one of the few slashers where the victims are smart as hell. That girl, the final girl in that movie is awesome. She's so cool. You gotta see.
Isn't that the one where they wear the masks?
The little lamb mask.
Okay, yeah, I saw.
I'm saying, movie night. Watch that.
We gotta see Your Next. That movie is fantastic.
Okay.
Completely forgot about that movie.
Yeah, that is a good movie.
Okay.
It's actually, I would also pick, your choice, The Babadook, because I thought that was very different, and I liked the more psychological element of horror rather than just, cutting someone's head off and then throwing it on a stake and then face fucking it or something.
Yeah, just something. Oh wow, this is grotesque. This is a lot. Yeah.
And last, this is gonna kind of be a weird pick, but it's just something that me and Alex both really for some reason into the series. It was Insidious.
Insidious isn't a bad series.
Okay, the first two maybe are good. I don't like anything after
it. Kind of got drawn out,
and that's it. The first two. After that, we were like,
Annabelle, and that was kind of a big stretch.
Annabelle, I hated the first one. I fell asleep during the first one. It was just some
you fall asleep towards a lot of movies.
Well, that was back when I'd stopped. That was now because I'm always tired now.
Yeah.
But that was back in high school when I had all the energy in the world. And that was just a snooze fest for me.
I remember seeing the first Insidious. Actually, I was in high school, and it was a special just showing for us, our class.
We saw it together.
We saw Insidious.
Or was that The Conjuring?
That was
No.
The Conjuring. We saw it together.
No, but what was... Because we also saw the one with the guy with the... He was like the devil man, essentially.
The Red.
Yeah, that was
I think we saw
Insidious. That was Insidious. We
I
saw
think
it
we did
together
see
then,
it
yeah.
too.
Because there was a guy in the theaters, and he said, Red Robin. And, yeah, people were like, yo, and it was like for like one of the most tense scenes ever. He just cut the fucking tense.
Yeah, I think we saw Insidious together. I liked that one. It was good.
It's just, I actually really do appreciate that ending to Insidious 2, that twist to it, where it was just like, when the movie first came out too, I didn't know there was going to be a second one, obviously, but that ending, I did like it because, the woman gets this feeling like, oh man, I don't know, something still feels odd about you.
That was weird.
Yeah, and so he literally takes the picture, she takes a picture of him, and he's like, what are you
starts
doing?
freaking out, yeah.
And starts choking her, which was kind of funny because I'm like, yo, you guys did not hear an old lady being choked out in the next room?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I thought that movie was pretty good.
But I agree, after the second one, it just, I don't know what happened after that.
When it comes to supernatural movies, though, my favorite is The Conjuring.
Yeah, The Conjuring was good overall. It was, I don't know, the special effects. They didn't use like the same deep voice that they use when anyone gets possessed. It's always the same one. They just warped her voice. There was a scene where she like, that was one of the scenes that really got me.
What?
It's near the end. She, the little girl's like, "Hey, I'm over here," and the mom she turns, but it's like the demon lady's face, and I was like, "Ooh, okay, ooh." Just just shit like that. Man.
I remember
it makes
that.
my skin crawl.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good list though.
Yeah,
Everyone's
it's a
good list,
pretty solid list. If you had a choice between, listen,
Okay.
I'm ready for this.
one tiger, but it's the size of a spider, or a bunch of tiger-sized spiders,
Oh my god.
which one would you pick? You have to fight them.
Tiger.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it's still got claws. It's still a tiger. It's still a tiger.
Does
Okay,
it have tiger
listen.
strength? But that size. That would be terrifying.
Ooh,
No, because if it's got claws and like teeth, whatever.
they're still serrated. They're still sharp.
But he's the size of maybe a tarantula.
Yeah, roughly we'll call it a tarantula. So
That's
it's
no more
this
dangerous
big.
than a hamster.
Are you sure though? Because they're still predators. They're
Hamsters
still...
bite.
Yeah, but they don't bite hard, and they don't have the teeth that are like that.
You ever been bitten by a hamster? They got those big rat teeth.
Yeah, I don't like those.
That hurts.
I don't
It
fuck with
hurts.
those.
Yeah, a spider-sized tiger is only about as dangerous as a hamster.
So you're saying which one would I rather fight?
Yes.
Dude, I'm totally taking this.
How in God's name are you supposed to fight?
I don't know how I'm gonna take that giant spider on.
You're gonna have to have a big boot, a really big boot.
Dude, I need a katana just to take out its legs.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
It's like a boss fight in a video game. Like you
I
have to cut
know.
off its legs and then
Yeah,
attack
and
the
then-
head.
It's gonna be like Sekiro.
And then the legs grow back and then you gotta do it again.
More legs.
It's got 3 phases.
Oh, did you play Resident Evil 2?
Dude, well, the original.
No, but I mean the remake.
Dude, I really wanted to, but I could not get the game.
Oh, you can get the game.
I know. I still want it to this day. I still want it. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. So.
Yes. What was your favorite Resident Evil? I gotta ask, Ben. Is it
Okay.
4? Do you like old school horror, or do you like the over the shoulder shooter that they went with later on?
It's either between the first one
Yeah.
or 4 because 4 just had,
Completely put it on its fucking...
but 4 just did something to me that, the replay value, getting those cool guns.
Yeah, you have the Chicago typewriter, you have the PRL 14, I think, the hand cannon.
I love the hand
Oh
cannon
my
so
god,
much. I love
it's a
the hand
bitch
cannon.
to get, but that was fun. That
Yo.
was worth it.
I love the hand cannon so much. Just the fact that you see a huge boss and it's just one taps him.
Yeah.
And then
That's
like
it.
the scene just
the
cut the
cutscene.
cutscene.
Yeah. Oh shit! I guess I killed Salazar really easily. Damn.
Dude, I still remember and plus there was the scariest thing in that game for me because a lot of people, the main reason they have the gripe of switching it to this over the shoulder shooter is just like you lost that scary element because you feel so prepared to handle everything.
Yes.
But those enemies in Resident Evil 4, and I can't remember their names, but I'm talking about the black. You couldn't shoot them in the face or anything like that. That's not how they died. They had like a heart that was in their stomach. And
they're not black. You're talking about the regenerators.
they were generators.
Yes.
Dude.
I hate those things.
Dude, the first time you encounter those,
Uh-huh.
I think I wasted so much ammo. I'm like, they won't die.
I think my issue was more so the fucking noise they made. They would make that their mouths would just whoosh, and they would. Oh my god, they were terrifying.
Dude. Oh.
Favorite survival horror game for you. Do you have any horror games that you like, Caesar?
See,
That's what I was. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
I was never big on like survival horror.
Or any type of horror games.
Only ones I liked Outlast.
You like Outlast?
Outlast was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really it.
That's all you really played. There was Emily Wants to Play. I don't know if you guys ever played that.
Oh, dude, that game is so. Did you play the second one?
Didn't play the second one, but I played most of the first one. I almost beat it.
So genuinely okay. It's kind of bad.
It's chaotic too.
Yeah, but it's so fun and funny because the jump scares just get you. Chester, him literally chasing
It's
you.
a ventriloquist dummy, but he does like it
so
just kind of
funny.
grows on you as you go closer as he comes to you.
Because you're just used to everything. Everything else in that game just pops out at
Yeah,
you, and it
yeah.
just stands there. But he's literally this little dummy that just chases you, runs into the room, just.
Not a big fan of that.
Oh, that reminds me of the other game, your next door neighbor or something like that. The neighbor that you have to...
Friendly Neighbor. What's it called? No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he learns. As
That game. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
I didn't
Totally
really
forget what it's called, but my cousins were playing
Howdy
that.
No, that's not right. Is it called Your Friendly Neighbor?
No, it's something neighbor.
Yeah, something neighbor. But that game really changed it because I like the fact that the AI is learning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you keep going through the same window, he's going to put a bear trap there.
Right.
And it's just like, that's single player, but it feels like you're playing against something that's like getting smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is something that's really cool to me.
Yeah. Oh, one thing that I forgot to bring up with Resident Evil 4, I mean not 4, the original. I don't know if you know this, but it was heavily inspired by The Shining.
Really?
Really?
Yes, like if you look at the architecture for like a lot of the rooms, it's based off of The Shining.
That's cool.
It was that and a lot of Kubrick films, I believe, something like that.
I love Kubrick.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite things to look up in my free time is like demos for old video games that could have happened.
That could have happened? What do you mean?
Yeah, you know, like here's Spider-Man in 2002, but it was before the movie came out, so it looks really weird and it looks really like things like that. You know what I mean? Things like that. Like early betas for games.
Oh, okay.
That never get released.
Okay.
You know something that got upset that never got released?
What's that?
PT.
That was going to be good.
I know, that was going to be so scary.
When
Did you play
PT
Silent Hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like original?
Yeah, we're talking 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, yeah.
The big boys.
I remember mostly the original. Just mostly the 2 and 3. I'm not gonna lie, they're like a blur to me. But the
Really?
original I remember.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that was the one. That was the one I did have, and most of the other like if I had sequels to games, usually I had to go to my cousin's house, which were in Allentown, and they had tons of games.
Right.
But me, us being the poverty, stricken
Yeah.
family we were, you get the main game,
Yeah.
and you're happy with that.
Yeah, I'll just take that. You know, it's the rest of them are probably like that. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You got the first one.
You got the first one. What do you mean? You have Resident Evil 4. You know what Resident Evil 7's gonna be like. What do you mean?
Also, Resident Evil 7, though, now you brought that up too, I like how it feels like most of the enemies are regenerators.
Yeah, pretty much. They're the progenitors.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Or it's from the progenitor virus, I think. Something like that. They got those black mold creatures, you know.
Yeah, but as you were saying.
Fuck, what was I saying?
That's a good point.
Well, PT was...
Oh, yeah, PT.
I still have that downloaded on my PlayStation.
You know, if you were to sell your PlayStation right
Probably
now,
worth
you
a
would,
lot.
like, more than you could ever think.
Really?
Yes.
Because it has PT on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the deal with Flappy
'cause
Bird.
You can't get that anymore.
Or, it was Flappy Bird. What was the other
Flappy
one?
Bird and... I don't know.
I think it was only Flappy Bird,
Flappy Bird, yeah.
Yeah,
no, I have PT still downloaded. I still play it every once in a while.
That game was...
a missed opportunity.
That was wild.
Yeah, it was
I remember
so
the first time I
good.
played that. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
But what's with that other game that Hideo Kojima's
Oh,
producing?
Death Stranding.
Yeah, with Norman Reedus anyway.
I don't know too much about that. I just know it's really visceral, it's really in your face, and really raw. And it's kind of like the stuff he normally makes, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. So Silent Hill... Was there anything that really scared... Did the game scare you? Like, when did you play it?
I played it when I was young.
Okay.
So, I mean, when you're young, a lot of things scare you.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I don't really think I was that scared.
Mm-hmm. It was just more atmospheric, at least with the first one. Then the second one, things got a little bit more dicey.
Yeah. Well, for those, I can't really speak too much of. But the first one, from what I remember, it's like you know when you're a kid and certain things really scare you.
Yeah. Like
in
a
the
lot,
game.
a lot. It's just
Yeah,
uncertainty
and everything
alone.
else, it's just more. You're kind of like on a mission just to complete the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
exactly.
anyway, yeah. You just kind of pass through everything. So there's that one moment that really gets you and affects you.
What was the first game you guys ever beat? Because I remember the exact moment I beat my first video game. It was great for me. I was in a car. We were coming back home from some type of trip, and I was playing Pokemon Ranger.
You beat Pokemon Ranger? That was your first game?
That was my first game.
Nice.
Because I didn't really realize, like, I didn't know the concept of beating a video game. I just kind of went at it, and then I saw the
when you're
end
young,
credits.
you just play the damn game.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, okay,
You know
and
how
I'm
you do
going to
it.
stop playing this now. I'm bored, you know. But I beat it, and I saw the end credits, and I was like, oh, shit, I beat the game. What do I do now? Now I have to buy more games.
My first game I ever beat was Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Does it live up to the hype?
Oh my god, I love that game.
Okay,
I
because
replay that game all the time.
Okay. What about you, Josue?
That's a tough one. I'm surprised you guys got it down so fast. I played a lot of games. I can't.
Oh no, yeah, like I
You
remember.
don't remember that first time you were like, oh shit, I really beat this.
Like
this
you
is
see the
it.
end credits and you're like, oh shit, I beat
yeah,
this game. This
yeah.
is the one. I guess for me, it was either that. I always played Pokemon and Kirby. I loved Kirby as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, I think it's called. That was one of my favorite games on the Game Boy. But I would never beat them.
I think it might actually be a Donkey Kong game.
Ooh. I never really got into Donkey Kong.
Dude, they had the best soundtrack. Oh
They
my
did.
Oh my god, yeah. Donkey Kong Country, the soundtrack for Donkey Kong Country is so good.
Dude, like listening to Sticker Brush Symphony. Oh my god, that brings me back to it's like sad but beautifully sorrow. It's like I just can't explain it. It just does something to me.
Right.
Like they played it at my job, and literally one of the people on the lift was just like, hands down, best soundtrack. And he literally gets off his-
guy.
Yeah, I was like, I agree, sir.
You make a valid point.
And he was just like, yeah, this is nothing even stands close.
So
it's like
it's
a Donkey
magnum
Kong
opus.
Country 2 or nothing. It's like,
Oh my god.
Diddy's Conquest? There's no competition.
What do you mean? What do you guys think about the new Brawls? Well, not. I was about to say the new Brawls. I mean the new Super Smash Brothers.
I think it's great.
Okay.
I mean, it's Smash.
Okay.
It's Smash. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they didn't introduce anything crazy new. It's just Smash with new characters, new crisper graphics, new stages. It's the definitive Smash. It's got everything and everyone you could want.
I hear it's actually, a lot of people enjoy it more than 4 because, like, I actually know people who, like, play competitively, so they actually really enjoy this one.
It's either that or they play, like, Melee, I guess. People play the fuck out of Melee.
Melee is, to this day, like, the standard for competitive Smash.
Never understood why. I mean, I played it once or twice.
It's the speed of it.
The
Yeah,
speed,
fast.
it's really
but that's why
fast.
people like the new one, because it's actually kind of...
It's
on the
close.
same level.
Yep,
Yeah,
almost.
it's not exact, but it's close. So-
Competitive Melee is insane to watch.
You ever watch people play that?
You watch two pros go. It's like you're watching a dance.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
It's very smooth. They know exactly what they're doing. They're going to corner this person.
Yep.
It's just one
It's
after the
insane.
other.
I never, like, when I was younger and I would see, like, people freaking out over, like, video games and stuff, like, I never really understood. But when you watch two Melee players, like, really duke it out and they're pulling all kinds of crazy shit, like, you actually get hype. Like, when they pull off some wild
Like
shit.
when you watch the Wumbo combo.
Oh, the Wumbo combo.
Wumbo combo! Oh my god!
It's, like, to this day, one of my favorite videos.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Dude, it gets intense, and the execution you need for Smash.
Oh, yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. I never really thought
You
it
have
was
to
like
be-
that. There wasn't that much that went into it.
Oh, no, it's really real technical, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Once you actually get into like the meat and
Well,
potatoes
most
of it,
fighting
some of the
games,
counters.
watching pro fighting games go, like watching two pros play a fighting game, like you're watching like matches at Evo or whatever. It's insane. Like, you ever watch competitive Street Fighter?
Oh, I
It's
love it.
so cool.
Yeah, okay,
Competitive Street Fighter, competitive like faster like team fighting games like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay.
Oh my
It's
god, that's
insane.
so
The combos
insane.
they pull off are so quick and so like it's ridiculous. Like you can hardly recognize what's going on screen, but you know, like, it's insane. Like, the fact that they can pull that shit off is so wild.
You literally, you make a mistake, you don't get to play anymore, Shafiq.
Yeah,
like,
you know,
just
there's no
gotta-
recovery.
You fuck up, you
You
gotta
lost.
watch it. You just have to watch you get decimated for like a good like minute or two.
You get to watch Zero clone himself and then
Yeah.
proceed to hit you with an infinite.
Yeah. Now, competitive fighting games is wild.
Would you guys ever get into that? I know you're kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out of that. No.
Well, the thing is, for me, I know Mike Ross, I miss you forever. But anyway, that's Street Fighter.
Oh, okay. It would be
But-
Street Fighter.
I love the competitive scene of fighting games just because it's so funny, dude. The pop-offs, the shit. You want to see something funny? You gotta look up this guy break his arcade stick when he loses a set to this guy.
People rage, man.
Yeah, but how could you rage that hard? You remember Jacob, right?
Yeah.
That guy broke 2 controllers playing just COD.
I have never broken a controller.
I never broke. I would break it from like, oh shit, it fell.
I have never.
Now the controller doesn't work.
I have never
shit.
raged at a game.
Yeah, like you need this to work the fucking console. Why would you break it? That's my issue. Those shits are $50. Those shits are expensive.
$50 for another DualShock.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I literally heard my friend break his watch when he was playing, what was he playing? He was playing 2K. It was so funny.
2K of all games.
Oh, he's like, what? And one bitch. And you just hear him, like, smash his watch. And we're just like, you okay? He's like, oh, man, I broke my watch, guys. He's like, I'm a dip. He's like, and then, like, a week later, he comes back to us, the same party to us, like, hey, dude, we haven't heard from you all. What's going on? He's like, I had to break my 2K in half, bro. And
had to break my 2K in half. What is that? Oh man, I just had to fucking grind up my disc.
But it was for good reason. He was like, I was losing myself. It's like
you got lost in the sauce, bro. It was too much, man.
It's like when Thanos destroyed the Infinity Stones because he was like,
it was only mere temptation.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't think I've ever gotten that hard or that angry over a video game,
dude. Even when someone beats me in a fighting game, because like I play to a level where it's like, to me, a game's really fun once you know what you're doing.
I am nowhere near as skilled at any fighting game. Well, fighting games are my favorite genre, but I am nowhere near as skilled as any fighting game to get into the competitive scene. But amongst friends, I love taking it like seriously when it comes to competitively. Yeah,
like I remember for Street Fighter V. My boy Caesar, sup? My boy, another boy Caesar. He works at Planet Fitness. Well, he worked at Planet Fitness, and he let us set up Street Fighter V to do like a mini tournament session
at
Planet Fitness.
Yeah, it was insane. Like we got into the massage chairs. It was so fun, but it was me versus him basically, because me and him were like the ones who knew combos and everything. It was Ryu versus Ryu mirror battle. It was so sick.
Shit.
Parries were being thrown out, combos were being thrown. It got intense, but like I could tell he was better.
Oh shit!
Like every cross up I hit parried. I was like, it's over.
Street Fighter's cool. Yeah. Street Fighter's fun, but the fighting game I find most difficult to play and to get good at is Tekken.
Oh yeah,
Tekken's a little special. It's kind of floaty with a lot of their controls.
Dude, it's super hard.
You can pull off like some crazy combos with that, like crazy juggles, crazy combos, but you have to know what you're doing. Like that's not a game you can like.
You would have to look at the move list at least once.
Yeah,
I imagine.
And the move list isn't as simple as like Mortal Kombat's.
No, it'll be up, down, 5.
Yeah, like Mortal Kombat's moves are easy to get a hold of because almost every character has pretty much the same combination of moves. Like each, like the same combination will do different things for each character, and you can pull off moves pretty easily. Street Fighter, the moves are kind of similar to Tekken, but the combos aren't as complex because I mean, like in Tekken, you can get like a damn like 30 hit freaking combo if you know what you're doing. Street Fighter, they don't allow the moves don't allow for that kind of long combo. Like the longest combo you'll get in Street Fighter is like maybe like a 5-hit combo, but that's impressive for Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, you can pull off some pretty decent combos, but
it can get
a lot easier.
Ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah. So I mean, well, every fighting game is different, you know.
Yeah, it just really depends.
I've heard before from like, because I'm like kind of, I watch every community and I just like to see the pro scene of every single one. From what I've heard, like it's like this unanimous agreement that it's like, dude, Tekken is insane.
Tekken is the fighter. Tekken is the fighter of fighters.
Dude, you see the top 8 of those, dude. It's Koreans. Koreans.
Of course it's Koreans.
It's just the Koreans. They're just them smashing
the fucking elitists.
And then that one black dude who uses King.
Yo, I love King. I don't know why. As a kid, I would always play as King. King or the Panther guy.
That's Armor King.
Yeah, Armor King.
Wait, really?
Yeah. He's actually in the new Tekken. They included him.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of Raven then.
Oh, Raven.
Because Raven's the one that looks like fucking what's his face from. Yeah, Wesley Snipes. But he looks like Blade. That's it. He looks like Blade. Yeah. I know they're supposed to make a new Blade, by the way.
Are they?
Yeah, and it's supposed to have fucking what's the guy that was playing Electro and The Amazing Spider-Man.
Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx.
What?
Yeah, that's what I
Jamie
heard.
Foxx's Blade? I don't like that.
I don't think I like that either. I forgot. I'm pretty sure I told you that too. I definitely brought it up at one point because I was like, I remember I asked you one time. I was like, Josue, what's your favorite movie? And you hit me with Blade, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna remember that. That was something special.
What? Did I say Blade?
You said Blade, and I was like, damn, this man said Blade. I've never heard anyone say Blade before.
I'm not sure if I really... Did I really mean that? I don't know.
I don't know. I remember I was like, yo,
Blade.
for real?
I do love Blade because that movie was just... It was different from other... I didn't... at the time, watching it when I was a kid, I didn't know it was a Marvel film.
Okay.
I just saw it as a separate entity.
Just a gritty superhero movie, more or
Yeah,
less.
dude, and I felt cool watching when I was a kid because that was the only movie my parents let me saw that was really bloody.
Really?
And I was just like, dude, this is insane. I'm so badass for watching this.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
No one else is watching this, man. Shit. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So there's that. Oh my god! No, I lost my train of thought.
I love the Blade Trinity though. I mean, the
Trilogy,
third, the third one was kind of
There's 3 of them? I thought there was only 2.
There's a third one, and then the third one, it's how I could forget his
Is it
name?
a different guy?
The dude who plays Deadpool now,
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, he was in it.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude, I'm saying no matter what role he plays, he is Ryan Reynolds. Like that's
course.
just,
You're not wrong. Yeah.
like literally, if you watch that movie, you're like, dude, he's just a jackass. They were literally torturing him in that movie, and then he's just like, they're asking him like, "Where's the serum?" And they punch him in the face. He's like, my left ass cheek. And then they punch him again, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I meant to say my right ass cheek." And then like they punch him a second time. He's like, "You know what? If you just go in deep enough, it's between both cheeks." I was like,
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say. The movie Spawn.
Spawn.
Does anyone remember
Yes.
Spawn?
Okay.
Oh boy.
I feel like you're about to, like, rip into it.
No,
Like,
not
it's a
really.
bad-
Here's the thing. That had a huge budget. A crazy big budget. For I think it was 1990s that was made,
I
right?
can't even remember. Wait, let me.
It's a good movie.
It was a pretty good. It was good for its time.
John Leguizamo does a fantastic job in that movie.
Surprised you know the guy's name, but okay. You went that far.
I love him.
Okay.
Because I love him as an actor.
Okay.
But he does good as that fucking disgusting ass clown. I forget what his name is. I think his
Oh,
name
you're talking about the clown.
Yeah, John
that was
Leguizamo.
a weird. Yeah, it was a weird clown.
I love him. They're supposed to reboot
Yeah.
Spawn with Jamie Foxx.
Maybe I got it switched
Man,
up
this
then.
dude is in everything.
Maybe
Maybe
he
you
was
guys-
supposed to be. Yeah, I might have gotten it
Jamie
switched up.
Foxx, Spawn.
Probably.
And I'm into that.
But they are rebooting Blade. I know that much.
It's
Don't
just
know
tough,
why.
because like I just see Wesley Snipes and I just see Blade, so it's just
Uh-huh.
even in the comics they like redesigned him. He looks like Wesley
He looks-
Snipes. Like it's just tough, Who
That
you
would be
gonna
really
get?
awkward if he died.
I'm
I'm just saying. Oh shit, we gotta get a new
Yeah,
Blade
well-
then, I guess. Damn.
What happens when you're just like the new Blade, a white guy? What was everyone gonna think then, huh?
Oh.
Let's get Don Cheadle.
Who?
Don Cheadle.
Who's that?
War Machine.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right. Yeah, he's just not a bad actor.
Don Cheadle. No, he's not a...
He's not a.
You
He's
kill
not,
us, like, you really imagine that?
He's more of like,
Will
yeah, I'll take.
Smith.
Will Smith. That's
Yeah,
Blade.
wait. Oh
You need the flat top back, okay?
yeah, you need the flat top, and you gotta be Blade. Let's see how that goes. Oh shit, that reminds me. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but like Kanye, there's like a weird Kanye documentary or like a TV
What?
show happening. Something to do with Kanye, and they're getting Jaden Smith to play
Kanye West?
Yes,
The
like
fuck?
young Kanye West.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about things like that. Like just replacing actor, because he doesn't really look too much like Kanye. That's
Nah.
my issue.
He could pull it off, though, I guess.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's tough though with that because it's like even with superhero movies, you see a character and that's just how you view them as that person. So
yeah.
trying to replace somebody who, it's just tough. No
Yeah.
one's ever gonna get that complete feeling. So you got to give everybody a chance.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, we're sitting.
pretty-
We're
pretty
sitting
high
at like
on
an
time
hour, I
here.
believe. Yeah. Would you like to wrap it up, Mr. Caesar?
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I guess. Josue, you have any final messages? Anything you want to say for the audience?
Any
Anyone
social
that's
media you want
listening?
to plug?
Yeah.
Nah, I got nothing. But I will enjoy listening to the same episode later.
Word. You heard it from us, the Couch Nebula podcast. We are out of here. Bye.
世界は